Hello my friends, William Poloniak here again from Whole Health Foundation. Today I'm going to make more sugarcane juice on a hydraulic press juicer, but I'm going to add a couple of oranges and see what that flavor is like. Let's take a look at what I do next. The first thing I'm going to do is peel these oranges, peel the rind off. And we'll throw this peeling away, and then I'm going to peel the sugar cane. Set that aside. Now it's very, very necessary to peel this very tough outer skin off the sugar cane. You see I've done that on these two stalks. So we'll continue. And continue peeling. There we go. Now I'm going to set this aside with the oranges and throw away this outer skin of the sugar cane. I want to point out that I'm using a Whole Health Foundation premium juicer, and I'm going to put a cutting board behind to stop it from slipping back. And I'm using the front-loading feed tube, which is much easier to use, and I'm going to install the near zero blowback cutter that has over 80 teeth cut in. And incidentally, this cutter shreds produce 4 degrees centigrade cooler. So we'll install this cutter. Tighten the wing nuts, just hand tight, don't over tighten it. And I have the leg kit on, which enables me to use a wide mouth ball jar. And the first thing I'm going to do is shred the sugar cane. Now the first thing I'm going to do is put some ice cubes through to cool down the cutter. Now it's very important to use ice cubes because there's a lot of friction. Now I want to point out two things. The ice cubes not only cool down the cutter, but it hydrates the sugar cane. Let's turn it on and put another stalk of sugar cane through. Now if you get a plug in there that's stopping the cutter from turning, get a knife in here and get that plug out. The temperature is way too high because of all that friction, so more ice cubes. Give it a jump start again. Let's get those ice cubes out of there. I'm going to line my cloth with a bamboo liner, and I'm going to clean my grit into here. I don't want to waste any of that precious pulp. And we'll reassemble and continue with the last stalk of sugar cane. But before I do the last stalk of sugar cane, I'm going to add some ice cubes. And we have some liquid down here, so we'll put that down here as well. more ice cubes. I want to cool that down as slow as I can, close to 20. Now my last stock of sugarcane. And let's take a look at what the cutter looks like. Now, as you can see, the cutter is full of fiber, and that's what's clogging it up and causing it to shut, to get jammed. But we're going to press this anyway, because there's a lot of sugar in that. Now next I'm going to put about a half of this sugarcane pulp in here with a half of an orange. Let's fold that over and then fold the cloth over the sugarcane with the orange. Press that a little bit. Now, this is very important. In the tray, centered, make sure it's on the press plate properly, centered left to right, centered front to back. And let's get a container to collect the juice all the way back, back it off a little bit. And this sugarcane juice in the tray we're going to pour in here. And once we get juice flow, we'll advance that all the way. And I'm going to wait until this becomes a small stream or droplets. And there we have droplets. I'm going to use the same bamboo liner, unfold that. I think this time what I'm going to do is press only the pulp to keep this as small as possible. Only the sugarcane pulp, I should say. And then next we'll put the rest of the orange in. I don't want this package to be too big. Fold the bamboo liner over the pulp, as before, in both directions. Make as tight a package as we can make. Put that in the center of the cloth and fold it into as tight a package as I can make. And we'll press again. All the way back, back it off a little bit. Once I get juice flow, advance it all the way. Again, we're going to reuse the bamboo liner. We can reuse it as many times as you can, as long as it's still whole. I'll put the last orange in there, fold the cloth, the bamboo liner cloth over it. Again, centered in the press. All the way back, back it off a little bit. And once you get juice flow, advance it all the way. What I'm going to do now is take this remaining pulp, form it into as tight a ball as I can, and then press it one more time to see if this juicer with the solid bottom plate can crank any more juice out of this. Usually you can get about 10% more juice. I don't know if that's going to be true with the sugarcane or not, but we'll give it a try. Push this forward, and I'm going to use a measuring beaker to see if we can get any more juice. Well, we're getting a significant amount. Let's see how many more ounces we can get. Two ounces so far. I'm going to package that one more time. Form it into a tight ball again. Now your best nutrients come from this last pressing. The first part of any juice press is mostly water. your nutrients come from the last pressing. So this is a much tighter ball. We'll press it one more time and see if we get at least 10% more juice. Here we've got 2 ounces here. Another ½ ounce will give us 10%. And that's that all the way. Another ounce. And that gives us about 10% more juice. Looks like we have at least 1 bottle, maybe 2. Yes, 2 bottles, and enough for a taste test. Now before I do a taste test, I'm going to do what most people forget to do, and that's to clean this upper plate. As you can see, it's stained with juice, and also the side plate where it sometimes squirts. And now I'm going to press the water out of this and put it back in the freezer. And into the freezer this will go. So my friends, from 3 foot-long sections of sugarcane and about 2 medium-sized oranges, we got 2 bottles and enough for a taste test. So let's do a taste test. Sugarcane juice with orange juice. My first attempt at this formula. Well, it's a very sweet, unfamiliar taste. Sugarcane and orange juice, very, very palatable. Well, my friends, I hope you'll experiment with your juices. If you like what you've seen, please tell a friend. If you'd like to call me, my phone number is 760-753-0321. My email address is developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. See you in the next video. Delicious sugarcane juice with a hint of orange.